It's Carabao Cup day and we've got Premiership opposition to dispose of first. Can we do it? Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Bolton. And yes, we have got Carabao Cup action today. We're away to Norwich, Premiership opposition, and hopefully we could have a little bit of a windfall. We could do with a little bit of money. Finances are looking okay at the moment, but as soon as we hit the next month, $500,000 is just going to vanish just like that, just because of the debts and loans that we have. Transfer wise, we've brought in Ethan Laird from Manchester United. He's on loan, we're not paying anything for him. We needed another right back. Emmanuel's can't do it all on his own. Ethan Laird is coming as a backup though, but to be perfectly honest, I did a comparison between the two, and Emmanuel in the blue, and there's not that much really between them apart from a 4-year age difference. And of course the value, because Ethan Laird's playing for Man United, $3.5 million. I mean, wow, that is some fee that is. But again, if we could get him on the cheap, I would gladly have him. But yeah, 4 stars each isn't bad at all. But Ethan Laird, look at them stats, not bad going at all. Pace and acceleration. He's going to be quick down that right hand side, so I'm very tempted to bring him in today. Well, we are on the deal to release Remy Matthews, our goalkeeper. He's not getting in game time, so I'm going to have to let him go. But Chesterfield were knocking on the door. His preferred place will be Mansfield since the Bolton game. We did beat Doncaster, who were lying second. They were 3 for 3, and then we went and beat them 3-1. I'm actually going to show you the goals for this game because they were absolutely fantastic, to be perfectly honest. Well worth looking at, and all through our new players as well. And then finishing off from our academy player. The first goal was a little bit of a shock really. It was a bullet of a header, good crossing. We were all over him at that point, but they still managed to do us over. But Lockett played it out to Bunny though for the equaliser, and that's a fantastic goal by Mellor on the back post. He comes steaming in, right foot shot, bang. The second goal was just as good. Bunny with another cross in, but low this time. But Barushu curled it in from the outside of the box. I've got to think of another name, but this second goal even better. Lockett on the edge of the box. Well, say edge of the box, edge of the 6-yard box. Towering header, giving us a 3-1 victory. Fantastic result that was, considering they were unbeaten at the time. Then we went to then we had QPR come home as well. 15,000 that one, very impressive indeed. A 1-0 victory, 82nd minute. Cameron Archer, a mistake at the back, which led to Archer putting his foot through it and giving us that victory. And then Gillingham, we were 4-1 up and coasting. I changed the formation stupidly. We were playing 3 in midfield. With it being an away game, just want to consolidate that midfield. We were overrun against QPR. Had to drop from an attacking midfielder role into 3 at the back, and it kind of worked for us. So I decided to go away from home, play at Gillingham with 3 in the midfield, and then I changed it to an attacking on the hour. And yeah, as you can see, we're struggling. 62nd and 72nd minute. They almost had an equaliser at the end. Luckily, it went wide for us. But Archer, Bashiru, and Verlinden scoring. Bashiru getting 2 goals, so he's coming good, isn't he, in midfield? So we're going to be playing him an awful lot as well. But today we've got Norwich in the Carabao Cup, like I say, and then we've got Luton, who are lying in second spot. So first v second. The league at the moment. Ta-da! Look at that. We're top of the table, guys. This is phenomenal stuff considering where we were last season, and I think we're building ourselves quite a good side. Dele Bashiru is there. Look at that. He's second best player in the division. Verlinden, 3 assists already. He's not played many games. He's played the last 2 games actually, and 3 assists already, which is good stuff. Nothing else happening elsewhere. Luton on the hand are second, and they're unbeaten as well. Norwich, let's just have a look. They are 9th in the Premiership. They were up here, weren't they? Around about 5th or 6th, and now they've dropped down to 9th. They lost a game. 4-0 to Man City. But they did beat Wolves, and they did beat Chelsea, which was the shocker of the results really. But we're going to pile in and go straight into it. We're not going to give any changes to anybody else, but I am going to put Ethan Laird on the bench, I think, and take Louis Walsh out, which I am tempted to put back into the under 23s, I think. I don't think there's anybody else I really need to bring in here. Right, we're going to have O'Hara in goal. We've got Emmanuel Brockbank. He's moaning he's not getting any game time, so we're going to give him a bit of game time just to get him off our backs, really. Vandenberg, Bunny alongside him. Now we're going to have Shenton, Dele and Lowe in the centre. Lowe, he's going to get a little bit of game. While we're paying £6 a week for him, we're going to play him, but I am looking to let him go. We've got Buckley on the left, Verlinden on the right, and then Archer up front because he scored and he's playing quite well. I'm going to bring him in. Eddie Brown is on the bench. I go to forward. In fact, I might put him in on this one. He's not a poacher, so he can play a little bit more rounded than what Archer can, but Archer is there if we need him. Norwich have got Pucky up front. How many has he got? He's got 1 goal in 3. You've got Pasete, Diaz, Buendia, Steeperman, Aarons, Godfrey. It's not a side that I recognise, really, to be perfectly honest. Maybe they're going easy on us because we're Bolton, maybe. Who knows? Let's kick off. Let's show what for, shall we? We're starting off balanced to begin with. Oh, and I want to just change that back as well. My God, what am I doing? I don't know whether I'm coming or going at the moment. I'm just recovering from the flu as well, or man flu as it is. So I'm all over the place at the moment. So Passetto comes down the left hand side into Pucky, and a great save by O'Hara. He's looking. I think we have bought him. I think on a free transfer. I'm hoping we have. We've not got him on loan, I don't think. But Low down the left hand side. And just runs into a little bit of trouble there, I feel. 10 minutes in, we're doing okay. Cross comes in, and there's the first goal. Steeperman, second goal of the season for him. And we've just been undone at the back. We're just here for a payday, I think. That's all we're after. He's been left free on the end, on the back post. Where's Emmanuel? Where was he? Diaz. Norwich are coming forward yet again. And, wow, what a stop. It could have been 2-0, but I think that was a free kick anyway. Another cross. O'Hara gets a punch out on there. And Norwich come back again. And it's a painful shot to make, though. We're not making any edgeway in there. We've had 2-on-2, though. Not seen it. It would be nice to see one. And there's a through ball, but Brown's not getting anywhere. And we might have to bring Archer in just as that poacher up front. And a little bit of acceleration as well. And Diaz, speaking of acceleration, he pulls away. It's a very, very good stop. Emmanuel, calm down. Take your time. Everton are turning up at Colchester. So the Premiership clubs are doing well. And we're 1-0 down at half time. That's not bad so far. Excellent effort. And we're going to go again. Hopefully, if we're kicking downhill, we can go and get past them. May have to bring Mellor in on that right hand side. Put Verlinden on the other side maybe. As Norwich from the free kick from the goalkeeper, and they're just playing it around out the back. Can we pressure him? Big kick up to Emmy, who picks up quite easily, finds Aarons on that right hand side, and that's a very, very good start right across the face of the goal there. Well done, son. Well done, Hara. Let's find our men. And Brockbank, not sure where he's going with that though. Emmanuel plays into Verlinden. This is where we're dangerous. Through ball. Buckley, and there is the finish, his first goal of the season. And wow, I was thinking of changing it around and taking him off, but you know what, we'll take that. He can stay on a little bit longer. Verlinden with a good run. I was going to take him off as well, bring Mellor in, but I don't think there's any need to. It's a good ball across the face of the edge of the box, and Buckley just comes in and spanks it. That's the goal. And I've just noticed as well, there's not much of a crowd here, only about 12,000. Which is slightly disappointing, I have to say. But Norwich again with a free kick. They're piling the pressure on there. If we can get it away, we need to make our move. So we're knocking it right down the wings and getting our players involved early. Bunny with a great tackle. Oh, he's played well, but he's just played it straight to Zimmerman, who plays it to the far post, and Emmanuel heads it away. He's on the yellow card. I might bring Ethan Laird in. Maybe too much to put him in at this point. Purely because Manuel's on a yellow card. I'm not sure what to do here. Archer, I'm going to change him, put him up front because Brown's not doing much and he's not really had much service either. Verlinden, do I leave Buckley in? Oh, I don't know what to do. Where for Lowe? He's on a yellow card, so we'll bring him in. And I am tempted to bring. I've done it. I've brought Ethan Laird in there now as well. There we go. Fine. Okay. Let's play on. Just 2 substitutions. Emmanuel probably, if it's going to penalties, we don't really want to be doing that, do we? Forced out with a goal kick or a free kick at some point. We must have got down here. But Norwich coming again. Townsend, Aarons, racing down that right-hand side. Look at the... He's going to whip it in. Not quite, though, to Emmy. And we just need Emmy out of the way. He's all over the place. Look. That's a very, very good stop. Now, I'm wondering... Now, I haven't used the opposition instructions before, which I might have a look at in a second. If we get this away, which we do, I'm going to pause it in oppositions. Now, Emmy, he's the one that's really... where is it? There he is. We've got him in there. We've got a time marking always. We're going to keep on him as well. What we've got on, we're going to tackle hard on him as well. And anybody else that we just want to... Steeperman, Zimmerman, Aarons. We just need to keep an eye on him. Can we press him? We'll just press him as well. There we go. We'll carry on playing. It's over the bar. Anyway, so it's still 1-1. Penalties it is. I'm just going to pause. I'm going to change it back to all this changing around and stuff. Right, okay. Let's play it. So, Verlinden, first penalty. Let's go. Let's put it in the back of the net. And that's a great save. Wow, forced it with a save. So, again, the first penalty is saved. Disappointing, as always. Oh, they've saved it. So, okay, we're going to carry on. Buckley, then. You are our star penalty taker, apparently. Can you put it in the back of the net? No, you can't. Why can you not put the ball in the back of the net? What's wrong with you all? Emmy now. He's the one person that probably will put it, and he probably will. He has done. And it's the same format as it has gone last game as well. Now, Bunny will put the ball in the back of the net this time. Left foot. He's hit the post. Oh my word. I mean, we've missed all our penalties so far. Right, we've got to score next, otherwise we're going out. We're going out on penalties. We haven't scored a penalty. Vandenberg, you've got to put the ball in the net. Show them that we can put the ball in the net. Go on then this time, my lad. Can we get the ball in the back of the net? Show we can take penalties. Yes, we can. Now it's down to O'Hara to save this one. We should have had Bossman in for penalties, really. That's what we should have done. He did save a couple of penalties in the last round. But it come down to Kieran O'Hara now. And he's gone sent the wrong way. We're 3-1 on penalties. And that's it. End of the game. Judging on that, we... well, I don't know. We did have the possession. We did have the few chances. 4 out of 6. That's not bad at all. But either way, it is disappointing that we have gone out on penalties. Didn't expect to win it, but once we got to penalties, it was looking likely until we started taking them. Excellent effort, lads. Well done. Let's see. Did we get any windfall at all in that game? That's what I'm looking for. That's unfortunate. We did go out. Am I upset? I don't know. It's not really irrelevant, but we did get some money out of that. We got 400,000. So that, well, I don't know. Did we get 400,000? Match day expenses 226. That's probably the travel. Bunny was on form. He did get a goal as well. Buckley, 30-year-old experienced winger. He did play on superb quality. Well done. He showed his quality against the Premiership outfit, and maybe we should have spiced the team up a little bit more than that. But I think the way we set it out was pretty good, though. Jason Lowe accepts his fine. What did he get? Yellow cards. Okay, we're going to continue to the next game, which is Luton at home. First v second. So we see you guys in a few seconds. Right, we're going to stick with virtually the same side that drew with Norwich. We're playing Luton, and we are at the University at Bolton, so we should fare a little bit better. They've had a little bit of a break. O'Hara's in goal. Emmanuel, Brockbank, Vandenberg and Bunny. We've got Lowe, Delhi, Shenton, and then we've got Verlinden, Buckley, and then Brown up front. Brown's going to get another opportunity up front. I'm hoping he's going to do a little bit better this time as we jump straight into the changing rooms. And let's see if we can carry on our unbeaten run in the league at least anyway. There they are, all standing apart. Little group hugs as well as we go straight into the game. Luton first off with the opportunity, and it's against the post, and we're just going to change it as well, and it's a free kick. Right, okay, we're just going to change that back to 2D. There we go, we can see the whole of the pitch this time. And I keep forgetting to change it over when we've had penalties. I don't think that's going to be an issue going forward now. Van der Berg picks up to Delhi. Over the top, Brown's on it. Not quite the finish you would expect from your star striker, I expect. As you can see, we're both unbeaten. Luton have dropped down. Barnsley must be leading, which they are against MK Dons 1-0. And again, we're failing to make our chances count at home. So Emmanuel picks it up to Villenden. Villenden plays it out, plays it backwards. And Emmanuel's on that right hand flank yet again. He's pivotal in this. I can't say that word at all. He's pivotal is in this side, is Emmanuel. And that's the ball that played out. That's half time. Really, apart from that one highlight, nothing has really happened apart from these chances, and we didn't really see them at all. Let's give him a shout as well. Let's show some passion. Come on. We want to. We're all over them. A draw isn't so bad. These are teams that are expected to go straight back up. So, and we are. If we can get into the playoffs, I'll be more than happy. But there's 2 automatic places up for grabs. Nothing's happening yet. Again, the game's just running away from us. Mellor's going to come in, and you're going to go straight on attack. Buckley, you're going to come off as well. We're going to bring Lockett on, and you can go. You can go inside. Can you do? No, I'm going to keep it out on the outside. You can go on attack as well. Do we bring in anybody else? Do we bring Archer in? We might bring James Weir in as well for low, and you can go on attack on advanced playmaker. Okay, there you go. You have your instructions. Oh, don't want to do that. You have your instructions. Can we go and do it? Right, okay. Demand more. Last 10 minutes. They're focused. They're ready to go. Can we get something out of this game? And it's a very tiresome Bolton 0, Luton 0 game. Quite surprised by that, I have to say. 0-0. It's a clean sheet. And that's a rather tired game. May have to spice the team up a little bit as well. That's 2 draws in this episode. Okay, one was a Premiership team. Luton, on the other hand, got relegated from the Championship, so that's not too bad. So we are playing against a Championship side. I'll take it. It's a 0-0 draw. We didn't lose. We could keep our unbeaten run going. It was disappointing, especially being at home. We seemed to struggle last season at home. We seem to be struggling again at home. We have been knocked off the top purely because of goal difference. Wickham just seem to be steamrolling everybody at the minute. 4-0 at Colchester. Wow, that's a good result and a half, that is, isn't it? 4 teams go down. Colchester are at the bottom. Gillingham, Stevenage and Rotherham. Oh, Sam Long, he better get himself out of there, or he'll end up down in League 2. We've gone on a 7-match unbeaten run, so that's good. We seem to knock out these little runs now and again. Right, we are going to leave it there. And we're going to play another couple of games, and we're going to might come back to the Sunderland game. Fleetwood was always a good game, although they are lying in 13th and Sunderland in 11th. If you enjoy that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.